everybody. So today is Saturday. That means it's time for family movie night. And today we're finishing up Disney Scares Month with another classic Disney shorts review. We're talking about 1929's The Haunted House. And this is one of the early Mickey Mouse shorts. And there's so much to talk about with this short that it's almost a little overwhelming. This is one that was directed, produced, stars Walt Disney, and the animation was by Ub Iwerks. So it's really an OG, about as OG as it gets as far as Mickey shorts. And I love so many things about this short. I love the fact that you have Mickey in this haunted house and he really looks scared. There's moments where he's like visibly shaking. And I also love how much personality they give to the house. At the very beginning, it's basically smiling at us, the house, which I think is really fun. And the second half of the short basically just becomes like a song and dance number, with it, and you can tell that it has the skeleton dance, which I've also reviewed on this channel, that it's borrowed from them heavily, and you've got all the skeletons dancing. But I love the creative ways that they make music, with the skeletons going all the way up and down their spines, and using the different bones, and just create a lot of fun movement and dance through the skeletons. It's a blast. There's an interesting thing that I learned about this movie, that there's a moment where he says, Mammy. Evidently, this was an impression of Al Jolson's famous blackface performance of My Mammy. And it's interesting, if you look at the reviews of that time, they all bring it up, which is, it's like, it's just fascinating because it's a moment that I didn't even notice until I started doing research. Then I'm like, oh, okay. But like one of the reviews at the time, that a haunted house furnishes the background for this subject of the popular Mickey Mouse series. It has plenty of weird stuff, capped by a burlesque of Al Jolson's Mammy line that is a darb and should bring down any house. And then another one, it says, the creeper idea, as the title implies, injected into Mickey Mouse comic with the usual storm, lightning, ghost, dances, dancing skeletons, etc. Also a flash simulation of Al Jolson's, produced by a black and white character silhouette with a simultaneous cry of Mammy that is a knockout. So that was like a big deal at that time. I love the moment where it goes completely black except for Mickey's eyes, basically, and face, because Mickey has black ears, obviously. And I think that's a really cool moment of atmosphere. And I love the Grim Reaper in this. I love that there's something kind of like feminine a little bit about the Grim Reaper, that the way that they walk and move, and the way their hands are, and I just think that's really interesting. And then he basically like forces Mickey to play the organ, and that's what starts the whole sort of dancing part of it with the skeletons and everything like that. And so it's delightful. It's genuinely scary. It's got incredible animation, incredible atmosphere, tone, which I love. I love the scene where the bats come towards the camera, towards the audience. I think that's really effective. It has some jokes that might have been kind of risque at the time, with Mickey in a chamber pot, and then at the end with this outhouse joke, that that are really interesting. And I just love the way that early Disney was always trying to kind of push artistic boundaries, and things like Pinocchio and the Silly Symphonies and Fantasia. And it was such a bold, interesting time, those early years, which I just find so fascinating, and that I can always learn more about those eras. And so this is a really fun short. I'm not sure why it's not on Disney Plus, but it's easy to find on YouTube. Maybe it's because of that Al Jolson, blackface illusion. Maybe that's why it's not on Disney Plus. I don't know, but I think it's a very interesting part of Disney history and a very fun Halloween short for Mickey. So let me know what you think of the haunted house. I would be very curious for your thoughts of this short, if you've seen it and what you think of it. Make sure you check out all of my Disney Scares Month reviews. I've been doing it for like 8 years. So I've got lots and lots and lots of reviews for Disney Scares Month. I would love your thoughts on all of them. And please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And we're going to be doing a foreign language movie month, is what I always do in November. So that's going to be really fun. So you look at some family films that are in other languages than English. So I think that's going to be, it's always a ton of fun. I look forward to doing it. So that'll be coming up next for Family Movie Night. And again, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel and check out the Patreon. That's the biggest way you can support me and everything I do. And we have some pretty good perks. So please take a look. And then we also have our merch store. You can hashtag Animation Junkie shirts. So check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.